Last week, on The Tale of Two Mothers, we caught up with the Rietsbraet boys, spent time with the pride, and enjoyed some intimate moments with Nyeleti and her 4 cubs. And who can forget the bravery of Mabaibai the cheetah as she stood down a charge from the male lions, protecting her family.
Catch it, put it in a jar to have and to hold, to save for later. You cannot trust it to come again, to wait for you.
Mabaibai's bravery paid dividends and her family is intact, but many dangers and perils still face her and her 5 cubs in the daily struggle for survival in the wilds of Africa.
You know its ways and you cannot lose it, that's what you fear. So hold it up against your ear and very carefully listen to what it wants you to hear. Whoa, 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 Find it sleeping in its nest before it wakes up. Touch it gently, you want it feeling completely calm, so you can hold it in your palm and help it grow just like it was born to be. Come, 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 come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The dry season continues its strangled hold on the Lowveld, now combined with extreme heat, with the temperature regularly pushing the mercury beyond the 100-degree Fahrenheit mark. Some of the weak just haven't got enough to tide them over till the life-giving rain arrives. As hard as this is to see, it's extremely important in the cycle of life. Mother Nature ensuring that only the most fit survive the long dry season. This, however, keeps the scavengers well fed, but even with bounty everywhere, they can't help but squabble over the scraps. With Mabaibai and her family safe, it was time to search for Nyeleti and the 4 lion cubs. And the hours spent searching for them only led us to Hahani, Bucket and Bibi, who we could see were taking full advantage of the weakened state of the herbivores. It is truly a time of plenty for the carnivores of the Rietsbraet. Nyeleti and her 4 cubs haven't been seen in some time, and everyone is starting to get a little concerned. After the drama of seeing the male lions threaten Mabaibai's family, we couldn't help but check in on them in between our search for Nyeleti and her cubs. And thankfully, all was still well with Mabaibai and her cubs. While checking some of Nyeleti's favorite haunts, we discovered another mother, a spotted eagle owl whose clutch had recently hatched. Her nest safe on a high cliff face in the deep Sloot riverbed. We continued to scour Nyeleti's favorite haunts to no avail, till fresh tracks led us to our missing lion mom. We found her resting with the rest of the pride, hiding in the shade from the intense African heat.
Abigail, where are the babies? Where you put your babies?
So we're with Nyeleti, and she's moved her den site. So we're not 100% sure where it is. So we're going to try follow her to see if we can see where those 4 glorious little cubs are. It's pretty warm, but we've managed to catch up with the Reetsbraid Pride. It's Bucket and BB, 2 of our favorites. They're hard at work. The lioness is actually lying up behind the camera, and we're hoping they're going to lead us to the new den, Nyeleti's new den, where her little ones are. They haven't been seen in a while. She's moved den sites, so we're hoping that our patience while sitting with the pride will lead us to the new cubs. Oh, she's up, she's moving.
That's just the cub.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just looking for her. Anyone see her? They're taking us on a bit of a wild ride now through these thorn thickets. But we're hoping that her den just through here and we don't get too many thorns in our body before we find it. Yeah, I know. Any small cubs? Now, there's a sort of perfect little thicket here to keep cubs in. But it's very difficult for us to see from this angle. She's moved in, she's lying here. Bucket and BB are lying around. I'm going to try to see if I can go around from the bottom. And sometimes the best way to find out where the new den is to sit quietly and listen. And listen for those wonderful little sounds, those ow, ow, those little lovely lion sounds. The small ones?
Just behind Bucket.
How many?
We found the den! We found the new den. No one has been able to find it for the last couple of weeks, but this area is incredibly difficult. Oh, bucket's going in now, but we found the den. We found the calves. I'm so excited. We thought one might be missing. We just saw 3 creep out of the bush, but then eventually the 4th cub has come out. So Nyeleti's been doing a sterling job keeping those 4 little horrors alive.
Despite the thick bush, we enjoyed some incredible moments with the whole Reedspruit Pride together. Hahani, Bucket, Bibi, Nyeleti and her 4 cubs. And finally, the storms rolled over from the Drakensberg Mountains to break the heat and provide us with a little rain, giving the herbivores some hope. On a damp afternoon after the storms, we found Mabaibai and our hearts sank. She seems to have lost 2 of the cubs, and we're not sure exactly how and what happened, or whether the thunder and lightning of the summer storms might have distracted her and let another predator get close to her little family.
So this is the first time we've seen the female cheetah and the cubs since we discovered that she possibly lost 2 cubs and there were only 3 left. But she has done extremely well today. You can just see her there. And with the 3 cubs, she's managed to kill an adult impala, and she's brought them into an area we've never seen them before. So we're deep inside Leadwood, and it's an area that both the male lions and the lionesses have been staying far away from. So hopefully she decides to hang out in this area. That should keep the cubs safe. And at the moment, a couple of the cubs are playing and eating on the carcass, and she's grooming the other. So very, very exciting times that she's still got 3 cubs. And of course, with the statistics, when it comes to cheetah mortalities, they have about an 80% mortality rate with cubs. So with 3 cubs, she's got a much better chance of getting them all to adulthood and helping improve the genetic variety and the Endangered Wildlife Trust cheetah expansion project in South Africa. So fingers crossed that she does manage to get all 3 of these to adulthood.
If you take one step, then you will be a little closer to your dream than if you stay just where you are. Keep that chin held up.